One of the hardest things to do is to start a YouTube channel. It is. It's even harder when you've reached the end of life care, the end of your life. You're facing eternity imminently. And that's where I am. I'm facing eternity. My brain does not connect things very well anymore. So it's a struggle to even get words across or to even get them to come across cohesively. Proud of myself, that's a big word. I don't know how well this is going to go. All I know, my family, my siblings asked me to do this. They asked me actually to do it for Facebook, but I thought, no, I'm just going to do it on YouTube and then put it on Facebook. And hopefully that y'all will follow my story, because this is my story. It's not a cookie cutter story. You can't just take my story and think that that's the same case scenario for everybody else, because it's not. This is my story. And I want to tell this story because it is my hope and it is my prayer that through all of this, that you'll be able to see a little bit of what we go through as terminal patients. Oftentimes we're made to feel to shut up. You can't talk. Don't put this out there. Nobody wants to hear this. This is too hard. I've actually had several people tell me, I can't watch your videos, Trish, because it's just too hard. And I appreciate their honesty, because, I'm sure it is hard. Sure it is. If I had to watch my sister go through this, it'd be very difficult to have to replay it again, later on down the road or whatever. I don't know how I would be able to handle that. So I get it. I know it's hard, and you can always just scroll through or whatever and maybe pick it up later. But by me telling this story of mine, maybe it'll give you a heartfelt connection with your loved one, and you can better able to pray for them more effectively by feeling what they're feeling. Put yourself in their shoes. So this is day one, video one of my amazing journey to meet the man that saved my life, the man who set me free, my Jesus, and how it is him alone who will get me through this. Oh, of course, I have the love and support of my family, but there's nothing like the love and support of the Savior of the universe. And I know that God is real, and I know that he alone is the one worthy to be praised. I will never, ever, ever apologize for my Christian faith. And as these videos play out in the months to come, I don't know how long this is going to go, but you're going to hear parts of my story, my testimony. It may cause you to cringe, because my life was not easy at all. It was I was abused. I've been through, let's just say I've been through a lot. And because of those a lots, I have such an incredibly strong faith in God. It's unshakable. Even when you know you're fixing to go meet him face to face, it's a lot to take in. Let me start off with my diagnosis. The doctor couldn't even give me the common courtesy to call me back, even though on the fax machine from the diagnostic center, urgent, ASAP, must call patient now, all caps. I have it in their little West Cancer book. I had to call and sit for what, 2 days? Was it 2 days or day and a half? I don't remember how. I don't remember how long, but I had to do the one. I had to be the one calling, and they finally let me know. We went into the office, and the nurse practitioner, because my physical doctor, my medical doctor, couldn't be bothered to tell me, and he's been my doctor for over what, almost 30 years, right, John? Yeah. My husband is here with me. Couldn't be bothered to tell me, and he has yet to even say anything. This lovely lady took it upon herself to let me know, well, Trish, I'm pretty sure you know the results by now. And I'm like, yep, I do. So she told me, and she immediately got on board with, trying to find me an oncologist. They went to West Cancer, and I said, I don't want West Cancer. But I'm glad I did. I'm glad I went to West Cancer because they've all been very supportive, very supportive. So I'm glad they did that. Anyway, so the next step was surgical um, oncology. In fact, that's the only one I did see. Really, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. I immediately went into survival mode for my kids and my husband. I always said I would never, ever, ever fight cancer. But when you have a 4-year-old grandson, he was not 4 at the time, but when you have that baby, and he's the one you've been praying for your whole life. You just got to get the kids before you get them. And God was showing me just how much he loved me by giving me my boys to raise. And then you get the treat, that here's, okay, you raised your kids, now here's your grandbaby. It's just like a blessing that the Lord has given, an incredible blessing that fills your heart with so full of love you just can't contain it. I mean, it's just, there's nothing like the love of a grandbaby. Nothing. So I'm thankful that the Lord allowed me to get to experience this kind of love. So I'm going to start these videos off. They're going to be painful, physically painful. So if you're kind of squeamish to physical pain, I understand. You don't know me, but I hope you get to know me. I can tell you all the amazing fun things about me, but I'm going to wait for that for my final party. Don't believe in funerals, not going to have one. I want people to be able to stand up and freely talk about all the stupid, stupid things I've done. And there is a lot. But all in good, clean fun. Well, not all of them. A lot of them were bad, but that's okay. We all make our little sandwiches that we call life. So you'll get that. You'll get comedy. You'll get crying. Action, adventure, woohoo! Not corny. God, not corny. I can't do corny. Anyway, so I'm just going to be real. I promise. I don't do fake at all. I'm going to do real. Hopefully, when I am on hospice care. And hopefully they'll play along too, and they'll let let me video, or let my sister, because my sister is my caregiver. She's a CNA. She does an amazing job. I just can't even begin to tell you what all she has done. It's just one heck of a ride. I really, this is 9. Anyway, this is another thing that's going to happen. I've run across this all day today. I've been trying to do this all day today. My brain blanks out. I don't know if it's the medications. I don't know if it's the cancer. but I lose time. I can be sitting there doing this, just talking. And even in normal life, like I'm just talking to friends or something, and I will have no idea how I got from point A to point B because my brain stops working. And I'm pretty intelligent. I have 2 doctorate degrees. I am extremely independent. I go out and I do and serve in my community. Always doing for others. Now, I'm not tooting my own horn. I'm just telling you this because the next thing I'm fixing to say is maybe you can understand. When you're so used to being out and doing everything for everybody, and all of a sudden that comes to a screeching halt and you can no longer do anything you can't even do for yourself. It's like taking a rug and ripping it out from underneath you, and you're flying up in the air and boom, come crashing down. And you don't have any tools that you used to have to even survive that. And that's what it feels like. It feels like I just got ripped up in the air, tossed up, and it fell flat onto concrete and no tools to survive the fall or the crash landing, however you want to put it. Yeah, that's what it feels like. And then you're wondering, where did that come from? It's really hard. So that's all of that is going to happen, and then some. I'm slowing down, so I'm gonna get off here. So just like, subscribe, share if this is your thing. If you want to hear my story, you don't have to if you don't want to. I'd appreciate it. I'm not doing this to get money. I'm not doing this to do anything other than to share my heart and maybe help you. If there's one thing I could ask, is that you just listen with an open and honest heart. And if you know anybody who's going through this very same thing, that you listen to my heart and listen to them. Please don't tell them that what they're feeling isn't real, because I had that happen to me. I did. So I guess that's that. I hope it turns out okay. If not, they say you get better with time. I don't have much time, so I don't know. I don't know. Just know my voice, the tone in my voice does not reflect what's in my heart. The air in my oxygen, or what, I don't know how any of this stuff works. I just know that this is not reflective of what's in my heart because of the oxygen. Is it oxygen? What in the, I don't. I can't even think of what this is. Just please don't take me as being rough or gruff or anything, because normally if I was normal, I would be talking to you with love, and it would come out as love and understanding and peace and blah, 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 blah. It's just really hard to convey that. So thank you for listening to me babble on and on and on. I don't have much time, so I'm going to try to do these, then be very real, try to get a little something in there every single day, because I feel like I'm pressed for time. And I pray that God will bless and keep you, and may his face shine upon you and give you rest.